You'll figure it out. Even though your journey might feel like you're literally swimming upstream and that everything's going against you, the last thing you should ever do is to give up. Because do you know what's the most common regret of people on their deathbed? When the people are on the edge of passing away and they're being asked the question of what their biggest regret throughout life was, do you know what's the answer? Because for most people, it's usually the same thing. It is living the life that other people wanted them to live instead of following what they wanted to do. Do you want the same fate to come to you? Of course not, right? That's why you've been working so hard. That's why you've been struggling so much to begin with. But one thing you need to realize is that nobody's coming to save you. You're on your own. And it's on you to make that difference. It's on you to finally wake up and take the right fucking actions instead of procrastinating over and over. It's on you to finally step up and make a difference. But how are you supposed to do that if you don't have belief? How are you supposed to do that if you don't have the thought that you're able to do all these things, that these things are for you? Because they are for you. So many people have this mindset that, oh, these things are not for me. Yes, they fucking are. It's a matter of just taking that big fucking leap of faith outside of your comfort zone and actually doing what's right. And I'm speaking from the bottom of my fucking heart here. There have been times where I genuinely didn't want to upload videos. There have been times where the last thing I wanted to do was to work on this business, right? Was to work on this channel. But believe me when I tell you, it is in moments where you want to do it the least that you make the most fucking progress. It's crazy to think about it, really, because this applies to pretty much everything. Same thing for the lifting weights, really. When I tried to build my physique and building muscles, I fucking struggled, right? There have been days where the last thing I wanted to do was to go to the gym. Yet, I still ended up going. And I've built one of the best physiques I've ever seen in my fucking life. And it's mine. I'm the one who has it. Did I want to quit? Multiple times. But did I ever give up? No, of course not. Because even though things might get difficult at a certain point in time, the last thing you should ever do is give up. Because what is the alternative? For most people, the alternative of following their purpose and their passion is to get a fucking 9-to-5, some average job, live an average life. I really don't want to sound like an Andrew Tate copycat, but this is the type of advice that you need to genuinely implant into your fucking brain for it to actually start working to you. If you don't have a plan B, why not go all in on plan A? Genuinely answer this question. What is the thought process behind this? And let me go back to the beginning, right? Because most people say that, oh, nobody believes in me, nobody's coming to save me. That's true. But there are always two people that believe in you, no matter what happens. It's God and your mom. But honestly, when I see it, what people are up to recently, like, you made me a believer. Brother, you made me a believer because I see how much you believe in yourself. Why else would you work this hard? You want to make a difference, right? And you know what it takes to make that difference. So right now, it's just a matter of actually doing what's right. You need to learn to push for that discomfort when you feel the least. You need to learn how to fucking swim through the water even though the ocean's like pulling you literally against you. You need to learn how to swim against the flow of the river or the ocean. Once you get that done, you'll soon realize that all of the goals you want to achieve, they're closer than you actually think. Most people think that the goals they have are really like super far out of their reach, but as long as everything up here is ordered, as long as everything up here is in check, those things, they suddenly start to get easier. As long as it is within your mind, they can actually achieve those things. That's when you make fucking progress. Because how do you plan on achieving all of those things if you don't have the belief? This is the same thing I just said a couple of minutes earlier. If you don't have the belief that you can do something, you're not gonna fucking do it. It's as simple as that. You need to stop. You need to get rid of those fucking negative beliefs that you have, because that's what's holding you back. Right now, in your mind, I can guarantee you, you have hundreds, if not thousands of different reasons as to why you think you're not good enough right now. But I'll let you in on a little secret. You'll never be good enough. Life and self-improvement is like a never-ending journey. You'll always be chasing a different thing. What you think that by the time you get to the next goal, you'll be satisfied. You'll never be fucking satisfied. Because by the time you get to that goal, you already have another goal in mind. And I know this sounds annoying because right now you've probably been obsessing over achieving that one goal, but it's something that you have to find out on yourself. Once you will make it to that goal, because you will make it, by the way, if you have the right belief, bro. If you're watching this video anyways, like I'm 99% sure that you're gonna make it. You'll figure it out. I feel like I've gone off topic a little bit at this point, but you'll figure it out, man. I genuinely believe in you. You made me a believer. Remember that. God damn, dude. When I see what most guys are up to recently, I'm talking about the average guys here, not people like you. You're far better than that. But when I see what the average people are up to nowadays, I can't help it. I just feel fucking weird, right? I'm 16 years old. Almost 17, matter of fact. And when I see what other 16-year-olds are up to, like, I just feel fucking pathetic, really. And this isn't me shitting on, like, all of these people. No, I've gone to parties myself. I've done a little bit of all that stuff. Like, I'm still a kid. But how can you just live without ambition? I remember this one story in particular. We were at school, and it's the beginning of school year number 3. It's the beginning of the school year, right? Third grade of high school. That doesn't fucking matter, right? But the point that I'm trying to make is that we had a new Polish teacher. I'm from Poland, so, you know, Polish is like English in America. And the teacher asked everybody to introduce themselves. And a class of around 30, 32 people, at least fucking 10, when they were asked about their hobbies or their interests, literally said, I don't know. Imagine being asked about your interests, being asked who you are as a person, and literally saying, I don't know. Like, how can your life can be so unambitious, so empty, so dull? Like, personally, I just don't fucking understand that. Like, you and I can, like, relate to that a little bit because we also used to struggle with, you know, finding purpose and all that shit. So we're like a step ahead because at least we know what we want to do. And if you don't, at least you're on the right journey. Because these people, they're not doing anything. They're taking zero fucking actions towards getting closer to the goals they have, which they don't even have anyways. They're taking zero steps towards finding their purpose, making their life better, sorting their life out to begin with. They're doing nothing to get closer to that. This is your competition. If you genuinely think that you won't figure it out, this is your fucking competition. You really think you can beat that? Like, no offense to these guys, but that's just fucking pathetic. Like, that you genuinely think that I care about them? I care about my friends. I care about my family, but these people, they're not gonna make it out. Unless they finally pull that fucking trigger in their heads. They finally, no wait, fuck. Unless they actually, like, flip the switch in their heads. That's what I wanted to say, fuck. They won't make that difference. But what most people really struggle with is implanting those new beliefs into their heads. Flipping that fucking switch in their mind that allows them to actually see those things. That's why you'll beat them all. That's why you will figure it out. I really hope this video served you as value and that you actually learned something today. So yeah, if you want to join my Discord server, no, I'm not like that. You can join if you want to, but I mean, if you watched to this point of the video, then like, what the fuck are you doing, right? But yeah, hope you learned something valuable and take care, bro. Oh, and I just want to say that one more time. I genuinely believe in you and you will figure it out. Take care.